Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend, and today we're gonna talk about the thing that was teased at the end of chapter 1021 of One Piece, and that is, of course, Monosuke want to become older with the help of Shinobu and be actually of more use to the raid, Luffy, and so on, right? Before we talk about the implications and consequences and what he could do with this, we gotta admit that this theory has been going on for a long ass time. Right now, majority of them were saying like it's gonna be Jewelry Bonnie, but some people were there who were saying like no, Shinobu could do it. Now, I'll admit that I wasn't on board. I wasn't the guy who was people were saying like Shinobu couldn't do it because it's just inanimate objects. I wasn't that guy, but I definitely was the guy who was like she shouldn't do it even if she could, right? Because let's say he becomes big and now he's like big, buff and strong and stuff, and he's more capable with things, right? That's fine. But if he actually becomes like stronger and now he can actually like fight stronger opponents and stuff, it'll look cheap, and it's just weird, right? Like how the hell is he strong, right? Let me give you an example, right? Of course, Sanji with raid suit, right? Now, people say Zoro is similar with Enma, but again, I mean, come on, Enma, it's like, first of all, it's like it pushes out Zoro's haki, right? Zoro's Rio. So it's draining what's inside Zoro. It's not amplifying it. It's just draining it more than Zoro could ever drain it, right? That's what it's doing. It's basically, you could say it's like a reject dial or impact dial from Skypiea, right? Even wielding these things, yes, these things give you a bigger boost of power, but even wielding these things need a lot from you. You gotta be that guy to actually handle these things, right? Because not anybody could just use a reject dial and then come out like it's nothing, right? And Zoro is basically doing that, and I'm pretty sure Enma is like on a much higher scale than a reject dial, which Viper used back in the day, right? So yeah, that's like completely different. But talking about Sanji now, it of course, it is a suit, basically you could say like a Power Ranger suit, and it's amplifying all over his abilities, right? His strength, his durability, his speed, and whatnot, right? But still, this doesn't feel like a cheap power up, because you see, still Sanji had to actually train, Sanji had to have these abilities and stuff, and then those abilities are being amplified, right? So it still is his abilities, just all right, it's being a bit more amplified, so it's still better. But now, let's just say some bum like Saint Charlos, he gets the raid suit and he's as strong as Sanji getting the raid suit. Now that's garbage, right? So that's what I'm saying. But this was my opinion before it was confirmed that yes, he'll be turned into an older version of himself, right? I mean, that is if Shinobu agrees. I mean, if Shinobu disagrees, then that's a different thing. But if she agrees, I'm pretty sure, Oda is definitely capable enough to write it in a good way, right? Because Shinobu, first of all, she already like confirmed that his heart and mind will still be a child. So even if he like has the tools now to get better, he's not automatically better, right? He can now train himself better because he of course he's bigger and stronger. And I think this is gonna be more of a dragon becoming bigger, right? I think Momo becoming bigger, that's not gonna be much of a problem. I think the dragon becoming bigger would be more of a hindrance for the Beast Pirates, because now it has more stronger abilities, right? I mean, yes, he's not better with the fruit, but at least because the fruit matured, he's a bigger dragon. Because he's a bigger dragon, his scales would like give him a better defense, and he could make bigger clouds. And of course, as I said in the chapter, if Momo is turning into a bigger dragon, then I'm like 100% sure that he's the one that's gonna stop the island, right? He's gonna create his own clouds and just bring the island down into the sea, not actual Wano, right? So that's I'm pretty sure that's gonna definitely happen there. And again, I also mentioned him actually wielding Amino Habakiri against Orochi. Now again, if he actually fights Kaido and does anything to him, that's gonna be like ultimate garbage, ultimate bullshit. And I will, if that happens, I mean, I will definitely say, this is bad. But Rochi, on the other hand, he's just ultimate garbage. And I think just because his devil fruit is that good, he just is intimidating, right? And it's exactly the same with Momo. He's gonna be garbage, but his devil fruit is that good, so he could actually take down Orochi, so that'll be really good, right? But one thing that I want to talk about is Momotaro, right? I mean, this thing, of course we talked about Momotaro, Momo representing him, and Kaido representing the Oni, Luffy the monkey, Pheasant of course Marco, and Yamato is of course the dog, right? But this thing, I think Sawyer mentioned it, that those people could actually team up and just at least give a stare down against Kaido, right? So Momo, of course, is not going to do much, but him just standing there, it represents the Momotaro story. So yeah, that'll actually be really cool, right? Because now that Zoro is back, Sanji and Zoro could fight King and Queen, and Marco could just go to fight Kaido. So yeah, there you go, man, this could actually happen. But anyways, those are my thoughts, and comment down what you guys think about what's gonna happen. Is this a good idea or not? Whatever, right? But if you think the video is good, like, share, subscribe, and check out our podcast, the Anime Unhinged podcast. We're on a break, hopefully we'll come back, but check out our Discord, we could have fun discussions. But man, as always, until next time,